Have you ever asked yourself, is it still safe to travel after 70? The idea of hopping on a plane, seeing new places, and soaking in new cultures sounds thrilling. And for many seniors, it's the retirement dream. But behind those glossy brochures and picture-perfect travel reels, there's a reality few talk about. As we age, our minds and bodies change, and what once felt like a simple vacation can quickly turn into an exhausting, unpredictable, and even dangerous ordeal. Today, we're diving into 5 eye-opening reasons why traveling after 70 might not be as carefree as it seems. From hidden health hazards to financial traps you may not see coming, this video is your wake-up call. Stick around until the end, because reason number 5? It's one of the most common ways seniors lose peace of mind, money, and precious time. And most never see it coming. 1. Health emergencies. Don't wait for a convenient time. The older we get, the more unpredictable our health becomes. A little dizziness at home might be nothing. But on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, that same dizziness could mean a rushed evacuation or worse. Conditions like high blood pressure, heart issues, and lung complications aren't rare at this age, and the stress of travel can magnify them. Long flights can lead to dangerous blood clots. High altitudes strain the heart. Even a hot, unfamiliar climate can send your body into chaos. Take James, for example. At 74, he and his wife went on a cruise to relax, but by day 4, James felt tightness in his chest. The onboard doctor could only do so much. An emergency evacuation wasn't immediate, and the hours it took nearly cost him his life. Thankfully, he survived, but he later said, "I never imagined a vacation could almost kill me." And here's the kicker. Many seniors don't realize their health insurance doesn't cover care abroad. Without travel insurance, even minor medical needs can cost thousands. So what's the smart move? Speak to your doctor before traveling. Carry all essential medications. Learn about the medical care options where you're going. And never, ever travel without robust insurance. 2. Your immune system doesn't bounce back. Like it used to, traveling means exposure, lots of it. Airports, planes, public restrooms, food in unfamiliar places. You're coming in contact with bacteria and viruses your body may not be ready for. And here's the harsh truth. Seniors are more vulnerable to infections. Something as simple as a cold or food poisoning can escalate fast. Planes, in particular, are germ factories. You're breathing recycled air for hours, packed into small spaces with people from around the world. Even a quick handshake or touching a tray table could introduce bacteria your body has never encountered. Let's not forget water safety. In some countries, tap water can cause stomach illnesses. A simple salad, washed in contaminated water, might sideline you for days. So how do you fight back? Wear a mask in crowds. Wash your hands constantly. Stick to bottled or filtered water. Avoid raw or undercooked food. And bring backup meds for digestion or illness. Infections may seem small until they ruin your entire trip. 3rd, travel fatigue hits different in your 70s. Traveling can be thrilling, but it's also draining. Early check-ins, layovers, time zone changes, walking through endless terminals or hilly towns. It adds up. In your 30s or 40s, a good night's sleep could fix it. But in your 70s, that fatigue lingers. Days, sometimes weeks. Lack of rest weakens your immune system. It affects your focus, your coordination, even your mood. It's not just being tired, it's a full-body drain. Richard, age 75, went to Europe with his wife. They dreamed of it for years, but the jet lag hit hard. He couldn't keep up with the tours. He needed constant breaks. By the time he felt adjusted, it was time to fly back. He spent 2 weeks at home just trying to recover. If you're traveling later in life, you need to plan around rest, not around activities. Choose direct flights or add layovers to move around. Build in recovery days. Avoid packing your schedule. Carry healthy snacks and water. And listen to your body. Vacation should energize you, not wipe you out for a month. 4. One fall could change everything. Balance and bone strength decline as we age. It's natural. But when you're in an unfamiliar setting, that risk skyrockets. Hotels, historic towns, cruise ships, they weren't all designed with accessibility in mind. Slippery tiles, steep steps, dim lighting, uneven streets, all are common. A stumble at home might lead to a bruise. Abroad, it could mean a broken hip, surgery, and a long recovery far from home. Just ask Linda, 78. She visited Italy, her lifelong dream. But on her second night, she tripped on a cobblestone street and shattered her hip. Her vacation ended in a hospital bed. Her recovery lasted months. Tiredness, joint pain, and unfamiliar surroundings can all contribute to a fall. And emergency medical care? It may not be immediate or as advanced as you're used to. Here's how to protect yourself. Choose destinations that are mobility friendly. Avoid walking long distances without breaks. Wear sturdy, non-slip shoes. Use a cane or walker if needed. And don't be afraid to say no to high-risk activities, because no photo op is worth your independence. 5. Financial pitfalls can catch you off guard. This last point might be the most overlooked and the most dangerous: money. You might think your trip is planned down to the penny, but all it takes is one curveball, a medical emergency, a last-minute cancellation, a scam. Healthcare abroad isn't free. If your insurance doesn't cover it, you're on the hook. And if you need to be airlifted, we're talking tens of thousands, out of pocket. Even canceled plans can sting. Illness strikes, you have to cancel. But airlines, cruise lines, hotels, they rarely refund last-minute changes. Then there are the scammers, fake hotels, overcharged taxi rides, card fraud. Seniors are especially vulnerable, especially if you're unfamiliar with the destination. George, age 76, booked a beach getaway online. The deal was almost too good to be true, and it was. When he arrived, the hotel didn't exist. He spent triple just finding a room. The relaxing trip? Gone. Replaced by stress, lost money, and zero trust. How can you protect yourself? Confirm that your health insurance covers international care. Buy travel insurance that covers cancellations and emergencies. Book through reputable sources only. Be cautious with cash and credit cards. And never share personal info with strangers. A dream trip should never come at the cost of your financial security. Final thoughts. Is travel after 70 worth it? We've just unpacked the 5 biggest risks of traveling after 70. Health emergencies, exposure to illness, travel exhaustion, increased fall risk, and financial vulnerability. Does that mean seniors should never travel again? Not at all. It just means the approach must change. Instead of long-haul flights and jam-packed itineraries, consider shorter, local trips, rest-friendly schedules, destinations with strong medical infrastructure, and travel plans built around your comfort, not just adventure. Retirement should be about freedom, but also wisdom. Travel, when done right, can be joyful and safe. Before you book, ask yourself, is my health stable enough for this trip? Do I have the right insurance? Am I choosing a destination that supports my needs? Longevity is about more than living long. It's about living well. So take care of yourself, plan with caution, and when you do travel, let it enhance your life, not complicate it. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, leave a comment below and tell us your biggest takeaway or how you plan to travel smarter. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. We're here to inform, inspire, and support you on every step of your journey. Until next time, travel safe, stay wise, and live well. Would you like me to also create an SEO-optimized YouTube description and thumbnail idea to match this script? You said, first provide 10 clickbait and catchy titles, Shriwi. ChatGPT said, here are 10 clickbait and catchy YouTube titles for your video on the risks of traveling after age 70, crafted to spark curiosity, concern, and clicks. Why traveling after 70 could be the worst decision you make. Doctors warn. 5 hidden dangers of senior travel you need to know. Travel after 70? Think again. Here's what no one tells you. The shocking truth about traveling in your 70s. Must watch before you go. Seniors over 70, don't travel until you've seen this video. This common travel mistake is ruining retirements after 70. Over 70? These travel risks could cost you your health and savings. Is traveling after 70 worth the risk? Here's the brutal truth. How travel after 70 leads to emergency room scams and regret. Before you book that trip, the 5 senior travel dangers no one talks about. Would you like thumbnail text ideas to match these titles?